Morning everyone, nice to have you with me again. Today I'm doing a little run through of several of my recent scrapbook layouts, just so you can see some of them that I don't worry about doing a process video for. I only do process videos occasionally. So I'm going to start off with a little pile of videos that I've got. This is the first one here. This is using an American Crafts Pebbles collection, Baby Boy. And this is my son just bringing our first grandson home from hospital at the end of June, or middle of June even. He was born on the 13th of June. So this is George coming home from hospital with my son. And I cut this out from the journaling sheet with a die and just used stickers and embellishments. So quite a quick layout, that one. And that was for a challenge over in a private Facebook group called Scrapbook Challenges UK. And it's, as I say, the Pebbles collection, and I've just torn strips, 3 strips, and then I've added a piece of rectangular heart paper behind and a bit of stenciling with Distress Oxide. I do like a challenge over on Facebook, so this is another one for the same group. This one is again when we first met George, in the same collection, and the challenge was to use wooden embellishments and a border punch and ink. So I've done some stenciling. Unfortunately the title I've put on wonky, but it's stuck down and there's nothing I can do about it now, so it is what it is. Just used a bit of ribbon there as well. My husband and I, him having a cuddle, me having a cuddle, and some Bramble Fox goodies here. These 2 stars, you can't probably see, you may be able to, I'm not sure. There's a little tiny face sort of engraved on there. That was another sketch challenge, not sketch, scrapbook challenge layout. Then I'm using here, this one is a Simple Stories vintage flower shop, again for the same Facebook group, excuse me, with stenciling and ink and circles and wooden embellishments, more circles here, and obviously lots of prettiness. My friend Tracy designed these 2 vintage flower shop layouts. There's that one there, and she very kindly allowed me and my craft group to copy them. This is another one from the same collection, Vintage Flower Shop from Simple Stories, and I've raised every other bucket up on foam tape and the wellies up on foam tape and the title. Pretty collection, this one. And my granddaughter and I just went out for coffee one day, so well, she didn't have coffee, she had an apple juice or something, but I had the coffee. And yeah, we had a lovely time back in May, so I thought that seemed very appropriate. Sorry, got a croaky throat all of a sudden again. Then this is using a spring collection from Simple Stories, can't remember what it's called. And this was for a Bramble Fox challenge to use ink and mixed media, I believe. And also I used a sketch from the Scrap Squad. The titles here are from Cocoa Vanilla, I think it's called Unforgettable. And I just die cut some circles and made some frames and did some stamping as well. And a bit of inking at the top there. And again, I included the circles, sort of echoed the circles around the page. And I thought this butterfly went quite well with my friend's top here. These are my 2 crafting buddies, we're good mates. On to another friend's layout. This is an old Echo Park, I think. Might be a bit mixture of Echo Park and Cartabella, I'm not too sure. It's a bit of a mixture, this one. This wasn't actually a challenge, I don't think. Oh yes, it was, because I added the red in. That's right. So it was a challenge for the same UK Scrapbook Challenges group that I'm in, which it just runs for August. So that is my friends and I having a picnic on the Ashdown Forest when it was winter, and we couldn't have our normal winter get-together because it was lockdown 2020. But it was just nice to be able to get out and see one another, even if we were outside in the freezing cold. We all wrapped up and had a good time anyway. Another layout here for a challenge to include triangles and red. My granddaughter here, I thought, she was wearing this red sweatshirt, so I thought that was ideal. Did a bit of faux stitching around the edge as well, created the triangles just cut those, I didn't die cut them, and then used scraps of the Cocoa Vanilla collection, can't remember what it's called, that had red in them, so, and stenciled some triangles as well. This was one just using up 4 photos. This was for the 30 days of sketches on Facebook, and that was for the series 18, I believe. There's a layout with these diamond shaped photos at the top, and this is my son and his partner, my granddaughter and her daughter. And a couple of these have come loose, I've noticed, so I'm going to have to go back in and stick those down. And I die cut these photos, and I had I don't know if you can see, but it's got a crisscross border all the way around, so I didn't feel I needed to mat them. So that's those. There's that one, and I just doodled around the edge. That wasn't for a challenge, I don't think. It was just a sketch. It was just a sketch that was provided. This one is my Scrapaholics August 2025 kit. I did a process video for this one. That's online on my channel if you'd like to have a little look. I added 1 or 2 embellishments as well. I think this is a Bramble Fox flare, if I remember rightly. There's a little bit of Where To Next from Vicky Bootin stickers, and this is the Echo Park Firefly collection. I used a sketch from the Stick It Down Facebook group. They give you a single page sketch and a double page sketch and card sketch every month to use. They had theirs so that they were all running down that way. I decided, because my photo was a portrait photo shape, I decided to pop it there instead. And also my tag, the wording was that way round, and if I put it round that way round, you wouldn't have be able to read it so easily. So this is my husband and I at my son's wedding 2 years ago, and it's a Simple Stories collection, but I forget the name. Lovely collection here from 49 and Market. I think it's called Celebrations, and this is my granddaughter meeting my grandson George for the first time. He was a couple of months old. It's the first time she's had a cousin, so she was incredibly excited. And I just raised these up on foam tabs or on pin flare gel just to give them a bit of extra lift. And this is a piece of the fabric, like a washi tape, but it's fabric. So I popped that underneath as a base for the photos. Over at the beginning of the month, Go Go Getaway, they put up some challenges and another one that needs sticking down there, and I used some of the Bramble Fox snips, paper snips here, and cut out these geotag shapes. I should have, with hindsight, put a circle in it, but I didn't think of that at the time. The challenge was just to use geotags, so this is the way my brain works, so this is where I went. So that was sort of a grid layout, but using geotags really, and just using an old travel collection. I think it might be a Simple Stories one, I don't know. Anyway, and this one is just using up some scraps. I did some stenciling behind, first of all, with a star and some circles and things on it, and then then I sprayed it, and then I splattered some more Distress Oxide around the page. Did a little bit of stamping once I'd put all the branding strips and scraps on as well. Did some stamping on there as well. Added some stickers. Just my old dog here, he's 14, so I thought I'd make a bit of a deal of him. So, and then just use some doggy embellishments, the little kennel, a little bone, and a bowl there as well. And then finally, I've got this one here of my husband having a little snooze in the garden, my son's dog and our dog Otto. Bit of stenciling in the background, scattering of sequins. This was a sketch from For the Love of Pretty Paper. And I quite often use a sketch to start my layouts. It gives me a good jumping off point. But that's pretty much it for now. I have got lots more I could show you, but I don't want to bore you. So this will do for now, and then maybe I'll do another one of these videos in the next couple of weeks or so. But in the meantime, do like and subscribe. Chick Kids Crafty Corner on both YouTube and on Instagram. And do come and check me out. Thanks very much. Bye.